thing sitting here. So I got a call from the Philippines Clearinghouse. Assuming this is a... I'm assuming that's what this is. Oh my goodness. Oh my... Yeah, I've just been it's been one of those things. I woke up and like, I'm not going to smoke cigarettes for... Let's see if I can go 3 days. Well, after my morning cafe and unsweetened black tea, I had one. It's like, ugh. Why do I do it? Probably antagonize people. It used to be forlorn and sad and everything. Now I'm just a nasty, nasty person. I did do a little cleaning. I threw garbage out. And then I jumped on here to waste time. While I'm sitting here, I'm not cleaning. At the same time, I got a drive-by F word. I got a drive-by F word today. It's a good thing. I'm like, oh, wow. Wow, how brave and bold to use the F word. Wow. So I found a bag of groceries and a sweet thing. There's been a major exodus. You know, I've seen like several Texas license plates, and it's really cool because Texas license plates you don't have registration, a yearly registration expiration, and a monthly expiration. That must be nice not to have to pay for any taxes on your vehicle. You just get that plate. This old witch, the old Greek witch, is like, I hope you like it in the monastery. Like, lady, what are you talking about? So my ex-girlfriend / possible wife is pregnant with another man's baby. I haven't seen her in 25 years. It just is what it is. It be what it be. Y'all bring this up here. So I didn't pay my electric bill. I got a pink notice for my electric bill, and I didn't pay it by the date, and my electricity's still on. So I go down and I have a regular power bill. And I'm like, oh, it's the regular one. Curiosity, I almost opened it. Like why I got a regular power bill after the pink power bill, the pink notice. And then I looked at the stamp. It's like, place stamp here for return. It's not even stamped. It's not even postmarked. The post office. I guess ain't no one want to deliver other people's checks and stuff. Post office strike. It's just we have nasty people everywhere. I don't mean nasty as in dirty, because I'm really dirty right now. I'm nasty. Just the way people treat each other. Just the way they treat other people. Just intentionally antagonizing them. So lawyers, they're just looking. They're fishing, constantly fishing. Imagine a time where there were no F's. Languages can be interesting that way. You know, and especially in my culture where we had schools, you don't want an F. F but failed. Meant no, you can't go play because you have some study. But anyway, Publishers Clearinghouse check is on the way. We'll see. I set a timer. I set a timer for that. $39. We'll see. Probably by 2 p.m. my time. Oh, more pinks. I got these. I still remember because the story is I'm not generous. I don't do charity. I don't help people. I got these tickets for what was it? The Sound of Music. I had 10 tickets that I was gonna give to the staff at the restaurants I frequent, and then they switched it up and they gave me one ticket. Yeah. Anyway, wrong date. But that's just how that's how old lady be. That's how these old ladies be. Oh. I remember back 2021. I was doing karaoke at a place called Ernie's Interlude, and there was this one girl. She says, "You're faking up. You're faking up. You're faking up." I'm like, I don't have a script, lady. I don't have a script. So to cast me in a movie, to put me in a movie with like no knowledge in a movie that you're filming a movie and I don't have a script and all these lines and everything. Ooh. Right behind my knee, I have a pulled tendon, I guess you would call it. I think they made smoking illegal. Was it just cigarettes or is it weed also? It's hard to justify except it's ownership. You know, it's like buy my product. It's illegal to buy somebody else's product. Who? I was on this thing where I was just going to recycle everything. I was refusing to throw stuff out. Because I believe in recycling. However, this kitchen sink situation isn't very good. Talking about races of people. So the rooster was making things last night. You know, have you ever seen a statue of David? Have you ever seen a statue of David where David has what looks like prepubescent penis and testicles? What if there was a race of people? What if there was a race of people that was just normal, and then the women folk in there they were designed for little ones, comparatively speaking. There's a madness. Because we have Californians in every bloody land. There's a huge amount of pressure on those of us who, well, they just don't really like us. I wonder if these French fries are still good. Let me push this down a little bit. Ooh, I can smell it. Oh, look how delicious this is. This is what manic depression looks like. So the lady blag, or what I refer to as lady blag, probably a Korean or Filipino. That's been a hard life, I suppose. Yeah, I think my girlfriend. I think my girlfriend had a little penis, and that's what the joke was. I think my girlfriend had, it was just was gender. As Contra pointed out, is gender a biological thing or performance? Long hair means this. Short hair means that. Facial hair means this. Smooth shaven means that. I fit in them pants. This morning I tried these pants on, and well, it was tight buttoning. It was tight buttoning, and yet I have pants. I have an insane amount of empty wine bottles. Not insane. I just have a lot of empty wine bottles. Garbage all over the floor. Living in a pigsty. Anyway, Drew Mars, possibly Drew Brees, or Drew Brees is shorter. Maybe Drew Bledsoe. The crisis in sports ball. The crisis in sports ballers. Wow. Let's see. Let me keep going. Keep going. I'll sit down. Keep cleaning. Oops. I have a little mishap here. My chili powder spilled. Then again, I don't really do any cooking. Oh, what am I going for? So I have, I have ants in my Sprite. Here's a rock salt, or sea salt. Come up with my own hair. Popcorn, a cup of something that solidified. And, ooh. What was this? I think this was basil. I think this was basil with ground meat. Oh boy. I put it in the microwave a few days ago. A week ago. Oh, big plate of nice meat. Ugh. Oh my goodness. They got these hefty duty trash bags. That couple almost rolled out and spilled everything. Here's a cap. What does it go on to? Right, that cap goes on that. Dang. Right, more garbage. a simple apple, pressed. No, I haven't. I don't have refrigeration. So this is best by November 28, 25. Do you think it's still like decent? Oh my goodness! Another time and place, I might be cutting up a potato and frying up the pieces in the fries. I have hunger, but after going like 5 days without food, maybe what was it 3 days, then 1 day, and then 3 days. I wonder I have so much glitching on my end on OBS. And when I say glitching, it's oh my goodness. Is it like is it The Exorcist? More experiments. They don't have enough information from the other experiments. Ooh, you're gonna be want to see something fun? I think I got nachos. I think I got nachos to carry out. And how much did I eat of them? Oh my goodness, the smell. Here's like my dinner I brought home a week or so ago. Oh my goodness, the smell. This one I'm gonna have to carry out myself. Oh. Yeah, I opened it up outside. And I can see little white spots. It's like spores flying around. I can actually see the spores from it. Is somebody sadly? Well, I've left it lying down, so that's actually for viewers at home. The winning Kalshi bets. See, I've left food out there before like that. When it comes to stuff like that, might need to inspect it later. That food might need to be inspected. The chips, the chips from the restaurant, I think no bueno. Well, my problem is I have a younger brother. I have one brother in a hospital who doesn't speak. people tell stories. I don't know, but there's only one. I only have one living brother that I grew up with, and I have no control. I have no idea what he says. All I can assume is like, last night he told me I'm gay. Last night when he was talking, he's very upset. I'm gay, right, Jeff? Well, a lot of people say that because if I'm not gay, then the heterosexual girl that was going to mother my children, that means the mother of my children is with somebody who's, well, not me. That's a good thing is, it means I don't have to work. It means I don't have to have a job. I got no children. Yeah, being a parent is hard work. It is hard work. When you sacrifice your own wants, your own desires, your own freedom to raise those little gifts from God. So that's what we got. There are things I had been planning doing or wanting to do, just like this thing. What is that? It's a little melted glass. It's so cool to look at. Going outside and doing seeing the sunlight through it. Just mindless activities. Well, when the doctors ask me why, I'll be like, well, there are a couple times here which have been too painful for me to stand up and clean. See, the first time when it started getting bad, I was over at a restaurant and I digged on a dude's fresh tattoos. He had like new tattoos, because that's really impressive. That's really impressive. And I teased him just a little bit, and he just jumped over and smashed me in the face. And flying, smashed my back against the corner of a table, lay on my back. Try to stand up, and all of a sudden he's over me, like just wailing on me while I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground, and he's just wailing on me. Oh my goodness, what a great day that was. So anyway, my ribs felt a little dislocated. I didn't go to the hospital. It'd be another like $20,000 for the ride, $15,000, another $15,000. So it was really hard. It was so hard. It was a month. I couldn't clean anything. And then New Year's, I got stomped on. Again, another spell of recovery. So here we are. Here we are. It's like I have the Surgeon General and their staff. They're just trying to do is just trying to help me get right. Just trying to help the Surgeon General of the United States. Just trying to help me be healthy. All the cameras, all the doctors, all the friggin' Jordans. This is remote healing. Hey, John of God, are you helping that Hindu cult person heal me? For what? So I can go back to work? Oh, my leg. Well, that was a nice morning of quitting bad habits. Yeah, there's another. There's another one. Well, it looks like Sarah's pregnant. She looks like she has a baby bump. So since she's already pregnant, no need for me to like stop and get healthy. I don't want her back. It's nice to see her. It's nice to see her so we can clear the air. Oops. I never did put this on my bicycle. I've had other bicycles where I had bells on, but they keep on getting stolen. So it's just because I'm rich and privileged. So why am I not buying bicycles for the poor? That's what people say. Is all these criticisms, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm used to it. It's like I remember walking up Cottonwood Heights one day, Union Avenue, in a car of like a friggin' a jeep of male models went by, and they threw a Coke at me or a soda of some sort. I don't know. Oh, I'm too short. That's right. I remember those are the words. Too short. It's like, hello. Look at. Oh my goodness. It's a Napoleon. It's Napoleon. Funny thing is, Napoleon was the average height of a Frenchman. So all the Frenchmen were just too short. You know who wasn't? The Danes. Just talking about a little history. My friend and me, she's an older woman. Apparently, their culture, the older women like teach younger men how to be lovers and stuff. I'm like, I'm not Greek either. Probably have Greek blood of some sort. Return to normalcy. I already feel better. Now that tray's gone, I took that tray out. I'm already feeling better. Amazing. Still have a sock issue. Like, my socks are mostly gone. Oh well. If we return to sandals, then again, why not barefoot? Oh, the pull between modernity and naturality. I had a friend trying to. Oh, he's all about this new pure water purifier. It's like, and I'm like, but I already have Brita. Like replace what I have with something new. Oh, but then there'll be new filters, new all this. The constant rolling out of product. Well, right, Brian. If you wanna fight me, you should actually make a public challenge. Oh, you have. You just haven't informed me, huh? This might seem like really weird, but this is like the best cleaning that I've done in a while. Ah, there we go. Now you can watch me over on this side. foot stand. Here we go. There's butane, thing that's empty. Caverns, like things to do. 2017? Oh my goodness, it was a much needed vacation. Like took my niece up to my niece, dad, and brother up, and my sister-in-law. Probably one of the last good memories we have together. Well, as far as I'm concerned, that was like the last good memory I have with them. Mixed terrain. Oh, there's one of our Liberty Arts openings. City map. Oh, Redwood Forest maps. A couple more maps to add to the collection. This is a big pile of stuff to do. Ooh, Great Cats Park. Cave Junction. Oh my goodness, trained kitty cats. Is another one? Is this another map? Reading Visitor's Guide. Visitor's Guide. Move that stuff out. Ooh, what is this? State of Jefferson. Oh, a little history thing. I'll put this over here and read that in a few minutes probably. A weekly planner that I barely made use of. I have a few day planners. A little hand knitted whatever that cute little thing is. Spoon. Oh yeah, spoon may come in handy later. Oh my, discover Siskiyou's waterfalls. Oh boy. Here's napkins. They can always be useful. Wipe stuff up. Throw that over there. That's for sweeping. Oh, more napkins. What is in here? What is in here? I think this is the... Oh yeah. There's a book I read. One of my last Amazon orders. Community college guide with classes. Ooh, some triple A's. Let me put that in my. Maybe that will help my nose cleaner. My nose thing. There's a hard drive. A little bag to hold stuff. This is a Crown. This used to hold a Crown Royal. I think it was Crown Royal. Anyway, that bag can always be made use of something else. It's a little plastic knife. I don't know why people don't reuse their plastic utensils more. Just disposable nation. And here's a holder. And they can put like little pick. I think it's for like an ID, cards, pencil, little stuff to go in there. There's more flyers for events. A printout from church, a little study thing. Receipt. Doobie Brothers CD unopened. Chili pepper from a restaurant. Empty utensil bag, but it has a napkin in it, so we can reuse the napkin. Waste not, want not. A big bag of laser pointers. They're on clearance. torn latex for my gloves. Some more receipts. This is going well. This cleanup is going really well. I'm actually motivated today. Take all the trash off the floor. Here's a folder for landholding company for the Sarah Douglas fan. Got my little souvenir from Salt Lake City. That's Beans and Brew. Beans and Brew, little coffee shop I like to hang out at. Although a lot of people were resentful, like, why is he hanging out, man? Why is he always hanging out? He's lazy. There's a little rando picture from when I used to have regular the film cameras. That's in Sacramento, I think, or maybe it's New Orleans. Oh no, there's a picture from New Orleans, right, 2002 or so. We're moving closer to DVDs. Take this out. This is a power brick for the laptop that got factory reset and the 20 years of emails that I had stored on my hard drive erased. The web emails, it's harder and harder to actually look through archives. Move this chair closer to. Oh, Siskiyou News. This was somebody was making their newspaper for a while. The Siskiyou County Board of Supervisors voted 4-1 October 21 to oppose a proposed land acquisition by the Nature Conservatory, citing concerns about tax revenue loss and local control over land management. The board sent a formal letter of opposition to the California Wildlife Conservation Board regarding the Marble Peaks project, which would transfer approximately 455 acres near Etna to the conservation organization. What's that mean? There's so much to read, and well, people just do what they want to do. They just do what they want to do. Here's a bag with a little skeleton action figure and more church stuff, more church service stuff. This is Revelation 18. Babylon the Great is fallen. Revelation 18. Main characters in the 7-year tribulation. Ooh. When angels pronouncement, Babylon the Great has fallen. 1. And these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, this is an interpretation for people who oh my goodness, the countdown to Armageddon has begun. This was a good concept, and somehow I messed it up. I had this little cloth bag that you could put a potato in, you put it in a microwave, and it would bake it. Unfortunately, my little bag caught on fire. I think because it had a little bit of moisture in it. Still, that was a wonderful microwavable baked potatoes. Look at this. I can actually walk over the DVDs I liked so much. Oh, here's some more stuff over here. I got this free at the library. This was 10 cents. The Funny Times, full of cartoons. Put this old newspaper. It's just enjoyable. I'm sorry that the pace of things. I am from the pre. Well, they had the internet. They had the internet because I wasn't aware of it. Just, it was slower. Oh my goodness, when things were slower. Oh, more church stuff, more Baptist stuff. Atlanta-based glory. More Revelations. And yeah, I have a separate pile. Okay, so this all goes in church files. So these are these all church files? Well, there's some old notes I have. But yeah, this stack of papers looks like it's all church. Oh, Wairika City Council meeting agenda from January 20th. Full agenda. What's the January 20th, 2026? Oh, I did attend one, huh? Closed sessions, real property negotiations, McCoy recused himself. Roll call. City business. Memorandum of understanding between City of and the United Public Employees of California, LIUNA Local 9792 UPEC for miscellaneous employees. Approval to apply for AFG radio grant equipment. Oh yeah, the fire department is getting new equipment. They have like 20 something radios of the old stuff. Oh, to buy the old stuff? Bubble wrap. Movies I haven't watched. Well, I have watched one. So I got a copy of Fahrenheit 9/11. We're Best Picture 2004 Cannes Film Festival. And that's a Michael Moore. He's very controversial for all. Who's you walk with, Michael? Put that over there. Ooh, Alfred Hitchcock. Very mysterious. How many Alfred Hitchcock movies on his double DVD set? 4 DVDs. It's a 4D DVD. 20 movie classics. Oh. Alfred Hitchcock presents The Cheney Vase. An elderly woman finds herself a prisoner in her own home. Alfred Hitchcock presents The Sorcerer's Apprentice. A young drifter is befriended by a carnival magician and his beautiful assistant, who don't realize who they've gotten themselves involved with. 20 movies. I've watched 0 of them. I did watch this when it came out. This is still unopened. Did I buy this? Is this the same one? Oh no, I bought it again. See, I purchased this over at one of these, and what happened? It started freezing within 10 minutes into the movie. So we have that. Oop, down. I have a physical DVD collection. Saturday. Ooh, a flyer from a concert. I saw a concert. Was that October 11th? Okay, it was not too long ago. A little professional wrestler track on finding God and Jesus and stuff. Does he mention Jesus or just God? This is amazing. Look at me. I am cleaning. More bubble wrap. A little plastic tie that could be useful for stuff. It's one of those little things they put on ends of bread. So it's like it used to be a receipt. Oh, candles. Look, these are like unicorn horn candles. That's the only thing I like imagine them as. Look at all this stuff. Oh, I can reach over here. Got another one of those. Well, they used to be called dime store novels. Now these are $3 novels. A Wicked Game. Shipwrecked and imprisoned thanks to an innocent map. Or an incorrect map. I think I've read this one before. I mean, the synopsis of it before. Oh, women's romance. Whammons. Oh, my leg. I walked, I think, 20 miles the other day. Just went for a late night walk. Got back at 9 a.m. in the morning. So, here we go. These are my DVDs. The Edward the King. I have not watched that. Beautiful Creatures. Dark sequels come to light, but I do not have a Blu-ray. Ooh, Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumberer. The Village Barber. Oh my goodness, a Masquerade. Here's the King of Facade. His nobility is the heart of the heart, not his blood. Political intrigue, betrayal, and peril. Forbidden romance play out in this lavish, critically acclaimed historical drama set in the royal palace of Korea's ancient Joseon dynasty with a lowly peasant, Byung-hun Lee. G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra, G.I. Joe, Retaliation, Red 2 is forced to masquerade as the tyrannical king who has fallen ill. Oh yeah. Miss Congeniality with Sandra Bullock. Osama, here's one that's a learning tool. The Bear. Oh, my knees right now. And yet, what have I been doing? Well, the truth is, I have no one to watch them with. I have no one to watch them with. So I guess I'm back to chain smoking. Chain smoking and thinking. What is my problem really? What is my problem really? No chatters? Oh well. However, I am cleaning, Dr. Jordan. I am cleaning my room. No, fire department just showed up. Unfortunately, I was smoking on the wrong end. Well, I don't know. Back to cleaning. Don't get distracted by your neighbor's BS. So what do I do with that? That's where I'm supposed to be, like, drawing and doing artwork. My table. What can I do with all this stuff? See, these were all gifts for people. These were all gifts. I can't believe that the lie could go on this long. This guy's back to cleaning. This will make a good garbage bag. Good book cover. Oh, this one has stuff in it. Oh, that's the skeleton and Cuddle Dug. Souvenirs. You guys talked about this one the other day. The Red Dawn. The Invasion of Free. Here's more church stuff. Oh, comic book. It comes from the comic book pile that my friend Drew gave me. Such a good friend. Some stuff from Columbia Bank. Property guide. Ooh, my Trader Joe's. There's a rock. So our clipboard. What is this? Journey to the Far Amazon. Ooh, we'll do some reading from Journey to the Farm. Friends or enemies? Emiliano's voice was hoarse and his throat was dry. He wanted to climb back off the branch and hide himself in the forest, but we refused to let him. Here was living proof at last. We were in the country of the Guajaribos. The whole tribe probably surrounded us. If they hadn't already discovered our presence, it wouldn't take them long to do so. The one thing we must not do was to hide ourselves. To begin with, it would be impossible, and for another, it would make them suspicious of us from the start. It was much better for us to take the initiative. Shout out something to them, urged Pierre. What? Exclaimed Emiliano in horror. He had to stay where he was. He wouldn't let him go back along at the branch. Shout out that we're friends. Emiliano opened his mouth and a frightened voice shouted, Achika! Achika! Pierre and I took up the shout. Achika! Achika! At the same time, we beat our chests vigorously, where the heart is generally assumed to be. The three Guajiribos turned their heads in our direction. They must have been as shocked as we were, for their canoe almost collided with a rock and nearly turned over. But their faces showed no vestige of expression. They plunged their paddles into the water as powerfully as they could and disappeared down the river. The spectacle, the two bearded men in pajamas clinging to the branch of a tree over the river Ventorai, and shouting Indian words must have struck them as unusual. Going back to our hammocks, we discovered how they would go home and report the incidents to their fellows. Emiliano was quite certain about what would happen. They'll come back and kill us all, he groaned. The Spanish jargon of the mestizos of the lower Venturari stuck in his throat and got mixed with his own tongue, of which we understood absolutely nothing anymore. They won't kill us, Emiliano. Don't get upset. We talked to him as one might to a nervous dog frightened of the wind or of the darkness, and gradually he calmed down. Travel journals. So, I at one point I thought I'd have bookshelves. I have like a couple bookshelves. However, carrying bookshelves from the shop What other books do we have? What other books do I have? Here's a handful. We have Reflections on the French Revolution by Edmund Burke and the Rights of Man in one volume. Benvenuto Cellini, the works of Cellini, the war commentaries of Kaiser, just stacks and stacks of books, mostly unread. Buddhist Scriptures, Penguin Classic. Little Guide to Taylor Swift, unofficial and unauthorized. This is a guide full of her tweets and stuff, and quotes from newspapers. Stack of lotto cards I picked up off the ground. So much. So much over a 2-year period, 2.5 years of just waiting for my brother to acknowledge me. The Bodhisattva and the Hungry Tigress. The Buddha told the following story to Ananda. Once upon a time, in the remote past, there lived a king, Maharatha by name. He was rich in gold, grain, and chariots, and his power, strength, and courage were irresistible. He had 3 sons who were like young gods to look at. They were named Mahapranada, Mahadeva, and Mahasava. One day, the king went for relaxation into a park. The princes, delighted with the beauties of the park and the flowers which could be seen everywhere, walked about here and there until they came to a large thicket of bamboos. There they dismissed their servants in order to rest for a while. But Mahapranada said to his 2 brothers, "I feel rather afraid here. There might easily be some wild beasts about, and they might do us harm." Mahadeva replied, "I also feel ill at ease. Though it is not my body I fear for, it is the thought of separation from those I love which terrifies me." Finally, Mahasattva said, "No fear feel I, nor any sorrow either. In this wide, lonesome wood, so dear to sages, my heart is filled with bursting joy, for soon I'll win the highest boon." As the princes strolled about in solitary thicket, they saw a tigress surrounded by 5 cubs, 7 days old. And that's all I'm going to read, because I don't know if this is in public domain. I read little excerpts. And that's not what the stream is. I'm just picking up my stuff. Oh, I have some sunflower seeds. They're left over. I don't know the relationship between seeds and I'm just listening to my neighbors complain about me outside. So I have a story. My brother is big into the fellowships and he's loyal to his friends. So he was telling me once, this is probably 2001, late 2001, when I was still in our hometown, our adopted hometown. And he told me I was rude. I was standing outside at a place called the Depot, a sports bar, and across the street in the Rayleigh's parking lot there was a car and the ambulances were there, or the fire trucks came, and the guy's like, see that? And my brother is also, he's like, you're ruining lives. Apparently the poor guy, because something I was doing, oop, a button just fell off. But then again, these buttons were falling off anyway. Poor guys. I have a thread set someplace. Do my own clothes mending. Oh, here's a little book on Wabi Sabi, the art of everyday life. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Lao Tse. Have nothing in your house that you do not know to be useful or believe to be beautiful. William Morris. Well, that's it. All these things are useful, and the art is beautiful. Just the person in charge of cleaning is not doing so well. I've had this recurring thing where there's somebody on the outside. That reason I go out so often instead of staying inside and cleaning is because there's this thing that when I'm not seeing, somebody else can go out and be me. More books, more knowledge. During my walk, during my walk the other day, I was seeing just so much missing forest. It was dry placer land. How can I complain about that when I buy so many books? Really, it's like the trying to not be hypocritical is really a hard thing to do. This is a bag of like some magazines. I'll look through those in a little bit. People's Almanac presents the Book of Lists. 30 new names for old places. Old name, Abyssinia. New, Ethiopia. Old, Basutoland. New, Lesotho. Old, Batavia, Dutch East Indies. New, Jakarta, Indonesia. Old, Buchananland. New Botswana. Old Belgian Congo. New Zaire. Old British Honduras. New Belize. Old Ceylon. New Sri Lanka. Old Christiania, Norway. New Oslo. Old Ciudad Trujillo, Dominican Republic. New Santo Domingo. Old Constantinople, Turkey. New Istanbul. Old Dahomey, New Benin. Old Danzig, New Gdansk, Poland. Old Pakistan, New Bangladesh. Old Edo, Japan, New Tokyo. Old Fort Dearborn, Indian Territory, New Chicago, Illinois. Old Fort Rouilly, is New France. New Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Well, if I pronounce the abbreviation for Illinois, then they should probably Ont Canada. Fort Rouilly, New France. New name Toronto. Old Gold Coast, New Ghana. Old New Amsterdam, New Netherlands. New York, NY. Old Northern Rhodesia, New Zambia. Old Nyasaland, New Malawi. Old Peiping, New Peking. Old Persia, New Iran. Old Saigon, Vietnam. New Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Old St. Petersburg, USSR, New Leningrad. Old Siam, New Thailand. The King of Thailand, the King of Siam. They're the same. Old Southwest Africa, New Namibia. Old Stalingrad, USSR, New Volgograd. Old Tanganyika and Zanzibar, New Tanzania. Old Tenochtitlan, Mexico, New Mexico City. Old Ubangi Sheri, New Central African Empire. Well, interesting. Old names of places and their new names. And that's why we get lost so much. Abyssinia. When was the last time I ever heard me talk about Abyssinia? Here's in their bag with papers. Unless the old names, that's a book, is to trick us. Is that book to trick us? What they're talking about is an email that was deleted. See, I was living with what I assume was a gendered female, and she was talking about how she was tricked into marriage, so that to the Russian, her words, she was very anti-Semitic. And I said I felt like taking baseball bats and driving them from house, just driving them. So it was very shocking to a lot of people. It was very shocking to be 50 years old and people saying, well, what are they saying? Ooh. Wilson, 5-year collection, the Nicole Johnson CD. Or maybe it says Nicole. Just read the handwriting too fast. I Am Malala. There's Dallas Mystique. Here's a digital camera. You know, it's like, is it better than my phone? Still. I don't know how to charge it. 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. historical stories of, well, those who seek to achieve things should show no mercy. Ka Till, the Indian philosopher, 3rd century BC. Image, a viper crushed beneath your foot, but left alive will rear up and bite you with a double dose of venom. An enemy that is left around is like a half-dead viper that you nurse back to health. Time makes the venom grow stronger. It's an interesting book. Oops. Almost caused an avalanche here on my pile of things. See, just moving stuff around. A shoebox full of memories. Old photographs. It's old and lost to time. Oh, I can sit down. I have a chair now. Some Beanie Babies. A little pocket notebook. Somebody else's mail. I used to be pretty good about writing return to sender. And no stamp on it. No stamp. This old flyer from our philosophy club meetings. Car lot supply, Super 8. Yep, Super 8 cards. Oh, more napkins. They're useful. Where are my other napkins? Over there. There's a piece of paper that... Oh my goodness, what is it? You have to hear from Baptist Church David. Oh, this poor guy just wants to go back to church. It's like this kind of stuff just seems it's, well, it's hard to know if somebody's intentionally evil or if their brain is just broken from stress and fear. Oh, we'll think. Painting number 21, The Plains of Heaven, John Martin. Did you know Martin's brother Jonathan, who suffered from mental illness most of his life, gained notoriety when he set fire to the magnificent York Minster in 1829. A local reporter said that the apocalyptic scene looked like a John Martin painting, completely unaware of the family connection. Huh. Oh. Here's one of those funny papers on the FBI website. It's like, did they put their own picture in there looking for snitches? If you call it those numbers, you actually snitching. Here's another Siskiyou news. More newspaperish. Oh, and here's I did a little something to support the independent people. Frogtown Monument. Directors. These look like kind of like those Florence Nightingale sculptings. History. No, that's not plugged in. Let's see, what are these newspapers? Off screen, you can't see where this big box fell down. I used to cover up the light through the window with this, my desk box. Knee brace. What? Thunderstar breaks Chamberlain's record. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander stands alone. The reigning NBA most valuable player has surpassed Hall of Fame icon Wilt Chamberlain for consecutive games with at least 20 points scored, 127. Gilgeous-Alexander set the mark Thursday, March 12, with a jumper from near the top of the key midway through the third quarter of the Oklahoma City Thunder's game against the Boston Celtics. March 18, 2026. Oh, this is a recent one. How did they get over here? Oh, what's this? More church stuff. More of the Broken to Brave, David's Mighty Men. Marriage Supper of the Lamb. Marriage Revelation 1917? No, 1907? Anyway, oh my goodness. Here's a book of World's Progress. So much mail, so much. I got a text. I got a text. Oh, it's a pizza place. Big Daddy's Pizza in Salt Lake City. Big Daddy. Text stop to end. Sorry, Big Daddy. I don't know what's going on, Big Daddy. All I know is that little brother, he's just, he seemed, our conversation yesterday, he was kind of okay. Like, it's okay. It's okay to be a single bachelor and celibate. You know, let's celebrate. Wait, you know how celibate is just a letter from like celebrate? can't sleep at night. Sorry it was away so long. Sitting on my crow's nest. So a candle from our church's candlelight Christmas vigil. Bunch of paper folding monies. Back and forth, back and forth. What time is it? Oh wow, later than I thought. I like how it takes a picture every time I turn my phone on. I mean, it's already on. No chatters, no viewers, nothing. So I'll go back into the kitchen. Oh, that was fast. Oh yeah, he likes it. He has an apple or something. Sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up. It's like a little tequila. Where's the bottle cap though? Oop. Let me bring my microphone over so it's facing my direction. There's another almost empty wine bottle. Well, juice. There we go. Now it's empty. Sprite Zero Sugar. I don't think I like this one. It is a funny. It affects me funny. There's a plastic utensil. Fago. This Fago is like one of the old products that was regional, and then Coca-Cola came along, a national distributor. We have an empty plastic bottle. They used to be round bottles. This little molded seat here they had. When I was a kid, instead of we buy 2 liters, similar size, but they wouldn't have a seat. You couldn't set it down. Well, you could because it had a plastic thing that went on here. You'd take it like a plastic so you could set it. Well, we'd take that plastic off of it, cut this thing, and then turn the plastic into a terrarium and grow plants in it. Just how things have changed. How things have changed over the years. Here's my Brita. Gonna change the filter out of it. Oh, I should probably change the filter now, before I start loading it with dishes. So let's see here. Here's my filter. Where's the instructions? Did anybody run water over it? Rinse filter with cold water 15 seconds before using. Carbon dust is normal in the first 1 to 3 fillings. Well, about emails, about nasty, angry emails. I'm still not over Wisniewski. That Wisniewski fellow. You say I don't have a right to be like angry at people who are engaged in identity thefts? That's what all this is about. I I had a young woman. She's too young for me, and I wanted to marry her. Didn't have the money or resources and things like that. But then she got married. Ah! Then she got married. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fuck them. Anyway, my brother is scolding me. My words and actions. Thing is, I wasn't getting any pussy, Jeff. That's the thing, Jeff. I wasn't getting any pussy. You backseaters. You backseat cheerleaders. You know, whoa, go, fight the enemy. You guys were getting all the pussy and fun. That's the thing. That's where we are. That is exactly where we are. It's a matter of stolen valor. With stolen valor, well, you can have a great war story. And then again, you shouldn't talk about your war stories. We have this conundrum here. Is a service record valor? It's funny. The compressor on my refrigerator went out. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, it's Jeff.